it's Fred Sweet, and thanks for tuning in once again to Guitar Media's 18-watt Plexi video series. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 1972 Gibson SG Deluxe and this 1968 model 1973. At the end of the video we'll be going over tone capacitors and electrolytic capacitors. Welcome to the capacitor section of this video. Marshall used the 0.01 tone capacitors throughout the 18-watt circuit. Not to be confused with the 0.1s they used in the bass circuit, Marshall is widely famous for the 0.022 mustard capacitors they used in their lead amps. And those capacitors are famous for their mid-range and crunch tones. The way capacitors work is a larger value capacitor equals more bass and more gain, or a lesser value capacitor equals less bass and less gain. After playing this amp for some time, we noticed at extremely high volume levels it seemed to become overly bassy and drowning out and not able to cut through the mix. After playing another amplifier that was able to cut through the mix much more effectively, we observed the differences in the values of the capacitor throughout the amplifier. After doing so, we found the grid suppressor electrolytic capacitor to be nearly double the value in this amp than the other amp that was able to cut through the mix much more effectively. After going online looking at the schematics, we noticed that they called for anywhere from a 100 ultrafarads capacitor in that position all the way up to a 500 ultrafarads capacitor in that position. After going online, we were able to find a Philips manufacturer 220 ultrafarads capacitor, and these capacitor actually allows for a 63 volt handling, which that's also something that you should definitely consider in this position because it's connected to the output tubes of the amplifier. Capacitors are something that blocks the voltage in an amplifier from going to ground, or because you are connected to ground when you're playing the guitar. So this is something that should be left to an experienced technician, but a modification that may be considered if you're experiencing these issues with these types of amplifiers. Thanks for watching, and check our channel for our latest videos.